Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. So wedding week is finished, it's past, and I'm able to come on and do some videos. So it's been a very busy, very busy week, and we've had a fantastic time. It's been amazing. The wedding was beautiful. Ellie was a beautiful bride. For those of you who don't know, it's my niece, Ellie. And she got married on Wednesday. And we had a wonderful celebration. It was just so beautiful. And yeah, so if Ellie allows me to, I'll put a photograph up or something in the posts. But yeah, it was just gorgeous. It was a lovely day. And well, it's been a lovely week because my son visited, my son and daughter-in-law visited, and my daughter and her partner and children visited as well. So we've had an amazing time all together, which, you know, when we all get together like that, just I'm so grateful for it. So there we go. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit about it as I work. So a couple of years ago I bought these. I think I got them from eBay, and it was full box. I've still got, they're in a different box now, but I got a full box of them. They're obviously vintage, and they're these. So they're Kodak ready mounts, and you bend them over like that. They come like that in the box, and then bend them over like that, and then you can put your little snap, whatever it is in there, snapshot, whatever it is in there. So yeah, so I've got a couple out that I thought I'd play with. Now I have done a video about this before, but I thought I'd do another one today just to get me back into the swing. And I've been thinking about what to cover them with. So last time I covered them with tissue paper, and I might do that again. So I've just pulled out some different tissue papers, see what's what we can do with these. So yeah, I like to cover them. I mean, they are quite nice, vintage looking like that, but I think because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put flowers in, dried flowers from this year in them. So another option is to sort of cover them with paper, you know, paper like this, and have something a little bit different on them. Some French text. Well, let's see. I'll do a little bit of both maybe. So quite liked, although it's bright, quite like that. Not too much with the flower. Might be too much with the flower. Might overpower the flower. So let's do something else with that. We've got some little silver dots here, which I thought was quite nice. It's obviously used. I like to recycle all of my tissue papers, so I keep them and recycle them all. So I've got a box full. You know, when people give you gifts or you buy for gifting. Oh, I don't know if that got stuck in there then. Right, and now with this I might need to do a couple of layers. In fact, I will if you look through. I mean, I think last time I put darker colours over them as well. Well, this is quite nice. This isn't tissue paper, but it is quite nice. Yeah, no, I don't think so with that one. So, cream stars. Well, there's this gold tissue paper here, gold spotty. So let's maybe try this actually. And try and take off. So yeah, I mean, we had a beautiful wedding, as I said. We had a dinner the evening before the wedding, which was really good fun with everybody. The groom didn't attend. He didn't want to see his bride the day before. It was very traditional, although wasn't wholly traditional in that they didn't get married in a church. They had a civil ceremony at the venue, which was lovely. The man who conducted the ceremony was just so nice. He was so professional and very, he talked about the history of the ring. He talked about, you know, just lots of different ideas surrounding marriage and, you know, togetherness and things like that. It was just really lovely. So I like that. So I think I'm going to use that. I might put a couple of layers of it on, but we'll see. Don't know if I've got any glue left in this one. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a little bit. Right, so I'll put that on here. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing and with glue, and then, you know, cut out where I need to. Take that off. I put a bit too much glue on, I must admit. Oops. And let's pop it over. I'm going to try not to waste too much. Don't mind it wrinkling. I think it just adds to the character of it all. It will probably crack when I do this as well, which is fine by me, unless I do it now first. And then what I do is I cut around it when it's dried. But yeah, so that's the first one. I want to just cut that out, just generally. You could paint them, colour them in. I mean, I might colour them in with my crayons, you know, my watercolour crayons. Fold over like that if you wish. Or you could even use that side, so you could, I mean, if you can get your hands on some of these. I mean, they do some that are not, that don't have that sort of blue border or anything like that. Yeah, I think you can get some plain ones from different companies that did them. Right, so that's good. So that's one done. Let's do another one, but I'll use a different tissue paper. I might use the black spotty this time. Yeah, I'm going to use the black spotty this time. So let's put the glue on again, and I'll use the board again because I've got lots of glue on the you know, in between, but it does need to have a lot of glue, so you do need to, I mean, not a lot of glue, it needs to be right up against the edge, because obviously, even though I put a lot of glue on last time, it didn't somehow reach the edge. I just want to make sure it does this time. So yeah, yeah, it was just a really nice few days. Exhausting, really exhausting in many ways, but you know, I mean, emotionally and just everything, you know, just the whole, yeah, everything, just physically as well, but so worth it. And the couple had an amazing time. Yeah, so, and saw family they hadn't seen for a while, so it's all nice when people get together in that way and they celebrate a marriage. It's just heartwarming, really. And yeah, so everybody was very proud. They make a lovely couple. Just thinking whether to try something else. See if I've got anything else. I'm just gonna, I mean, I have got everything. I just want to see what I've got. Got some plain gold, silver, brown, pink, green. I've used green in the past on them. Double check. Anything else I like? A silver one here. I don't think I've used that. I think I'll use silver. Still having some warm weather, which is nice. It's not overpowering. It's warm, but it's not overpowering. Right, I'll do the third one. Whether I'll get 3 done at this rate, I don't know, because I'm just so slow. So slow. Yep, I miss my crafting, I must admit. So I'll be getting back into it. You know, the children are going back to school. You know, it's going to go back to normal for me, back to my usual quiet routine. And so I'll have a lot more time to do videos, so you'll see quite a lot coming up, I imagine. That's the plan. So I know it's been hit and miss this summer, but you know, it's been a very busy summer for us, as I'm sure it has for you all as well. Thank you for all your lovely comments, by the way. I think I might have missed a couple of that I need to read and reply to, but thank you for those comments. If I haven't replied, I will very soon, shortly today. I've just been so busy, as you can imagine. Right, now I'm not going to cut off yet off this. I'll start with the one that because when you try and cut off something that's still wet, tissue paper that's still wet, it does cause problems. Okay, right, now I need my cutting board. I have to be very, very careful here. The last time I did this, it was a bit of a problem. Oh no, am I going to put 2 or do I leave it? Because otherwise no, I think I'll put another layer on here actually. Oh well. Well, it doesn't make that much difference, though, does it really? No, I'm going to leave it then, because it doesn't make that much difference unless it comes off. So I'll cut this out, try and do it carefully. Sorry if I'm in the way. Just using the tip, just very gently pulling on it. But, you know, accidents can still happen. I mean, as in ripping the paper accidentally or whatever. There we go. Nice little square to use in some crafting. So that's one side done. And let's do this side. Yeah, so you might not have these. What you could do if you don't have these is make your own, which probably, yeah, I mean, you could make your own, I guess, with just using some card and cutting out sort of double-sided. That might work. It's worth a go if you want to do something like this. I had one that I'd kept, but I'm not sure where it is, so I can't show you at the moment, but hopefully when you'll see it when it's finished. Okay, so I think I'll cut round the edge. Oops, sorry, if I knocked that. I'll cut carefully around the edge, I think. Okay, so that's the first one done. And I think when we've got, and you could turn it that way anyway, if you didn't want that side showing. Okay, so that's the first one. I'll do the second one because I think probably this is dry now as well. gone quiet just from concentrating. My mind is wandering as well, I must admit. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I mind the, you know, the Kodak thing written on it, the blue border and things like that. I don't think I mind it. Maybe it wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but I quite like the fact that you can see that it was original in that sense. So you can probably tell that I'm getting a bit confident, overconfident maybe. There we go. I think that's, oh no, I didn't do that side. I mean, there. Oops, I'll pick it up. There we go. And now we'll do this one. Some nice little rectangles to use in crafting. Oh, this one does cover most of it. Hopefully. Oh, I need to do it this way, don't I? Which way do I do it? Yeah, this way. I'm just pushing up against the side of this as well to make sure that, you know, it's a nice clean cut. So also what I've done is to try and not, so it doesn't pull, is I'll do this side, and rather than go round, I'm going to go on this side and hold it while I'm doing it so it doesn't pull across. So then it just seems to work better that way. And then I'm holding it again there, and again on this side while I take it off there, and it definitely works a lot better than the last time I did it. Last time it was a bit of a mess, I have to admit. Okay, happy with those. So, and then we'll sort out the flowers and things that we're going to be doing. None of this tissue paper gets wasted, so I do tend to use these things, little pieces, in my crafting as well, particularly in you know, collage and things like that. I really should learn to, you know, let things go, but yeah. Right, now when I break that, yeah, it will split the paper, so, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay, and then this one, I want to cut this one. You might need to have a little bit of glue back on the edges, some of them. This one needs a bit of glue on one of the edges for sure. Oh, and two of the edges I can see it's not fully glued down there, so to be careful how I do this. Right, okay. Actually, some of that I probably will get rid of, but I'll just move it out of the way for the minute. There. Don't need the cutting board, as far as I know. I'm going to just quickly put some glue on here. Glue that down. Yeah, my daughter just set off this morning. Oh, I could fold that in. How about I fold that in? Why not? With the children. It's always a bit emotional for me anyway when they go. Okay, so I'm going to break this one now. There. Okay, well, yeah, I think they'll look quite nice, even with the, you know, I mean, if you turn them that way, all you've got is that little bit there. And you could put washi tape around them as well. that's another option. I managed to find some sheets of acetate here, and I've cut some off. Sorry, just going to put my stool back for my feet. Yeah, so basically I bought this some time ago, so it's just basically clear acetate sheets. Well, I forgot that I had it, so but I'd rather use recycled if I could, but anyway. So I've cut out 6 and I will start to glue them on again. And also I've looked for, now I don't know if this glue will work for these, but don't forget I am closing them up, so ultimately they'll be closed up is what I'm trying to say, so it shouldn't matter too much. Now acetate attracts all the dust, so you've got to clean them. Now ideally, yes, I've got a little bit of hopefully lint free cloth here, just some cotton. Pop that on there. There. And then the other side, I'll just give that a clean. These look a bit big actually, so I might have to cut some off. Oh no, they fit, that's fine. So there, so now we've got a nice clear one. So I won't put anything in, I'm going to just do this for them first. I was going to just put, you know, the flowers in one by one, but I'm not. I'm going to do this first. You know, just put the acetate on first, and then, oh, I didn't clean it. Hopefully it'll clean easily when I come to do it. So a fairly simple project really, if you've got the materials. And as I said, you know, if you haven't got any of these mounts, you can make your own. They're not, I wouldn't have thought it'd be too hard if you've got a knife, what's it called, X-Acto knife? I can't remember. It's, you know, just any sort of knife like mine. Just going to try and get that. There, that's a bit better. There we go. So they won't be fully stuck down at this stage. Where's the long gone? Hiding from me. There it is. There we go. Right. And I mean, I'm trying to think, so I've attached them to journals before, little charms, and you could attach them to the front of the journal, inside a journal, anywhere you like. They're, you know, nice little additions to a journal in any case. Happy mail and that sort of thing. So yeah, really nice little. You could put photographs in, of course. It doesn't have to be flowers that I'm doing. I mean, you could put butterflies in, pictures. Just, you could cut out pictures from books and put them inside. I've done that before, I think. Okay, right. So there we go. So then it's back to a delicate. Flowers. Now this is a different box of flowers. Let's see what's in here, see if you've got anything. Oh, we do have delicate flowers there, and here. Let's see what we have here. I need something small and delicate. I mean, it's very raggedy. Looks like something's been eating that. I wonder if there's a little bug left in. Yeah. Oh, here's a very small one. And there. What about purple? So where's that silver? I think it was the first one. Now I would have thought silver and purple would look lovely together, so let's see. There. I think that would be lovely. So you could have it whichever way you like. But I think that looks really nice. So I'll leave that one for that one. And then we've got the gold one. I think there's something eating these actually. Because I can see, you know, that's a cosmos. It's faded, but it might be from last year that actually, not this year. Yes, these were from last year. Ah, now, oh, there's a little bug. I can see a bug there, it's eating them. Well, if it has nothing else to eat, poor thing, it's not surprising, is it? Right, let's see what this looks like. I think the spots and the mount don't do it justice. What's happened here? There. Ah. Okay. I've got some of this is intruded onto the side. Yeah, all the way. I'm going to have to cut some off. Yeah, that's better. It's a shame though, because it's sort of bent it a little bit. Right, let me have a look for something else. So yeah, that's why they're being eaten, because there are little bugs inside that don't have any of the food. So, you know, again, you can see there. Oh, but I don't blame the little bug. And that's pretty as well, and you could have that in there. I just love that. That's gorgeous. But I think it needs to be a certain colour to stand out. It needs to be quite colourful. See if there's anything. Well, it's another purple one, but let's see. It's a different type and it hasn't been eaten, but let's see. I think that's going to look lovely. Let's see if there's anything else. That's too big. That's too big, I can see that. It's a daisy. Looks like it's... Oh, there's some more. How lovely. And the petals are all there as well. We've got this. Oh, I like that. That's going to be that. Okay, so that was easy. And now look at that lovely little leaf. Isn't that gorgeous, the colour? Right, anyway, so I think I've got what I want for these three. And I do have some more, look. Yeah, okay. Well, we've done well. We've got what we need so far. But I am concerned about them eating them all. But at the same time, if they're trapped in this box from when they were picked and then, you know, it seems a shame that they have to live without any food. So I can't blame them for eating the flowers. Right, okay, there we go. So let's glue these in. Now, before, what I used was my acetate glue. I can find it. Where is it? There. I used this, just a tiny blob on each one. So I'm going to do that. Now this has, excuse me, I'm taking my glass off. This has a definite right side where you can see the stamen, and then a definite wrong side. So I'm just gonna, this is blocked. Just give it a little, yeah, it's definitely blocked. Oops. Yeah, there we go. So as I said, it has a definite wrong and a definite right. And I'll just put one little, that's a lot. I don't need all that, so I'm going to take some of that off. I only need the tiniest amount. Just check on it. Okay, because I have terrible eyesight, guys, and I have to bring things really, even though I have both types of glasses, because I'm both long-sighted and short-sighted. I love that. That's really pretty. And then I'll close it up. So I'll close it up using acetate glue because it will work better, I believe. I'm going to put some down the middle as well. I don't think I need it on both sides. Now, you could still work on this if you want to. You could put, like I said, you could cover with washi or whatever you want. I'm going to leave them like this because well, this one I am anyway, because I love it. It does have a little bit of dust inside, but you know, I'm not meant to, it's not meant to be perfect. Right, now this one, this is the gold one. Let's have a look. Right side and wrong side. There might not be, it might just be, yeah, this is definitely the wrong side. Okay, so a tiny bit of glue wherever I feel is the widest point of the flower. I might put a little bit on the flower. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just put some there because the fact that I'm closing it up will oh, I didn't want to do that. Silly me. That was not good. Use your there's 4 little flower petals there. Just take that one off, just so. Yeah, I mean, that is not ideal. And I put it on the wrong side as well. Oh well, never mind, it's okay. Nobody's going to be looking at it in that, you know, to that degree. You just want to get, I mean, the other thing you could do if you wanted to have a definite sides is put some paper behind, you know, to make it stand out even more. If you didn't want it all the way see-through all the way through, you could do that as well. So there's options. I plan to do something else with these once I'm finished. Not perfect by any means, but it is what it is. And if I've got glue on the outside, I should be able to rub it off. So let me just see. Acetate glue does usually rub off quite well. It's not bad. There, so that one, and then we'll finally do this one. Now I need to make sure with this one that everything's done properly. So, got a wrong side and a right side. Let me just see. This is the wrong side, and that's the right side. So again, this one doesn't matter which is which. So it's up to me, whichever one. I'm going to use this side, put a bit of glue on there. this is where really you should use your tweezers. Okay, and then I like to put it like on the side like that. See if I can move the flower there. Like that. Yeah, I think I'll have it like that. That's better. Yeah, that's much better, because that one goes all the way up and that one, yeah, I like that better. Okay, let's close it up. As I say, use your tweezers. Don't do what I did and be, you know, a bit all fingers and thumbs and not really very careful. I usually am quite careful, but okay. So I'll get this squashed down. Now, as I said, if you want to do something else on the, you know, on these, with the paper, for example, if you don't like the silver, for example, you could put little labels on them, tiny little labels. You could add washi tape, you know, a strip of washi tape or something across them. So there's lots of different things you can do to decorate them. So yeah, I might look for some labels, guys. I'll just have a quick check and see what we've got. Some very small ones, sort of like where they might say specimen. I'll just show you what they look like first. Let me just check that what you can see. I can't see what you can see, you see, so hold it like that. That's much better. And this one, I think this is pretty. I'll do the other side as well. Very pretty. And then this one with the cream flower. I like that one as well, especially with the black dots, the green background. Okay, so right, let's have a look, see what we've got here that we could put on them. Or, as I said previously, we could add a little bit of something like that at the top or on the side. I quite like that, actually. What about a bit of, just to give it character, something like that, or something, let me see, what else have I got here? Oh, it's a flower there, I should have gone back. Just looking for some words that are on a wider piece of paper, might work better. I mean, I could rip out grow and put that on there, or there's lots of things you could do. You just have to sort of use your imagination and look at what you have in your stash. So, for example, I could take some of this off and put that across if I wanted to, or down here, or up here even, because that's up that way, and I could cover that up. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I wasn't going to, because I quite like it. I don't mind that Kodak thing, but I'm going to do it because I like it. It says Marvels of Science, I think. Yep, I really like that there. Yeah, just add something a little bit different to it. Let's see what else we have. Could put something else on. Oh, I was looking at tiny labels, wasn't I? See if we can find a tiny label that would fit in. Yeah, like that. I like it with the blue as well. So you could put something this size on and then cut it off. You know, you don't have to have the full thing on. You could cut some of it off. But let's see if I can find something smaller. There's a little label there that could be used. I'll cut it out. Whoops. You can use bigger ones. I'm just looking for smaller ones. That would actually, do you know what? I think that would look nice there or up there. I'll cut that out. I'll just check for others. I like the bright colour ones as well. All pale. Let's cut this one out. It's still a bit dark and brownish, but you know, it might be okay. Let's see. So yeah, you can use bits of these, you don't have to use the whole thing. So we've got some here. No, I'm going to put those back and find, because I know I've got some others that are nice colours as well. Just put them there. Here we go. Let's see what we have in here. Yeah, see there's a blue one there. Green. Oh, there's a tiny blue one. I'm going to cut that one out just to see. Okay. It doesn't have to be blue. You can do any colour you want. There's another but tiny, slim blue one there. That one as well. Let me just pop them there. And there's that one. Right, I've got a few to work with. So I've got that one, that one. That one. I think that's it for now. So I need to decide. Sorry, that's cotton. I'm going to cut this blue one out for now. Just embellishing it, you know, you don't have to, you can leave it plain. You could write on them with pens, gel pens, or you know, felt tip pens, or anything. You could do whatever you want. They're yours to do anything with. I like that blue on there. Do I like it up there, or do I like it down there? I'm not keen on the silver, you know. I might cover that. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't really. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a minute. Let's see what the blue looks like on this. Could put the blue there, or there, or up there. Yeah, I'm going to put it up there. There. Is that upside down? There we go. Little label there, and it's got that on the back, so you can have them either way. This one I haven't got anything on yet, so I could put that brown one on there. Could stick more tissue over the top, or even yeah, other types of papers over the top of these. if you don't like them. So that might go there. It might be a bit, I'm going to put it on. I like it. I'm just going to take a little bit, make it a little bit thinner there. Oh, I've taken too much off. Never mind. And there. Okay, and then I will glue. Doesn't want to. What's going on with it? And you can put some you know, you could ink it before you put it on as well. Love that. Yeah, really like that. I'm going to put something on the back. So now I liked, let's move this. I like that writing, so I might put some more writing on. Yeah, I like these words. It says river and something else, so it's sort of nature. Yep. Or shall I put it down there? Ooh. There, or top. Top. And it doesn't want me to, so. And I know I'm not using my board, I'm being very naughty. Oh. Not enough glue on, by the way. It's a new glue stick, so sometimes they take a while to warm up when you're putting the glue on, so it doesn't surprise me. There we go. Fab. Fabulous. Love it. Okay, and then what else? We've got one more to do. So this one, I need to think about this. I'm just going to have a look, see what else I've got that I could put down the side, see if there's anything. I've got some stickers there. Because I don't know if I'm keen. I don't think that, oh, actually. I can't see because the lighting is really poor, but I think that does go, you know. Yeah, I love it. It's just talking about ice crystals and water and, you know, rain, and oh, it's lovely. It's just lovely words. Nature. Yeah, I didn't think I would like that on there, but I do. And I'm going to put something on this side. Not that. Let me see if I've got something else I want to add. I mean, you could add a little bit of fabric or paper, or scrap paper, or like we've just done. I don't know why I said that, as if we hadn't just done that. Right, I always have scrap papers lying around, but I don't think that. Ooh. Right. I like that. That's going on. or should I put it at the top? No, bottom. Bottom, bottom, bottom. There we go. Nope, that's not straight. Bit more glue. There we go. Still not straight, but it'll have to do. Yep, like that. So now I've got my glue on, I've got my you know, bits of paper on, I've embellished to some degree. Could do more, but you know, less is more sometimes. You just want to, oh, that's stuck on. It's from my, sorry about my fingernails scraping that. Right, so the next step will be to put one of these through. Now decide which side we want. I think I'm going to go, yeah, this is the right side, so I can tell because of the stamen. So this is going to have it here. Stamen on this side. So even though it's going through that, I don't mind. It's going to be here. Actually, I've done that wrong, haven't I? So that would go on that side of the page. This will go on this side of the page. So I'm going to do it this side. There. This one, I don't think it matters, so it's going to go there. And then what you can do is just add string or whatever you've got in it. Now my string went there to, let me just see what I've got. Have I got anything in here? Oh, I have got some bits. Oh, my grandchildren have been in here and they've, yeah, they've done things. They've hidden things in drawers. Right, so this, I wouldn't ordinarily use this, but I'm going to use it anyway. So you could just add a little, or you could add a nice little bow with some ribbon. But I'm just going to use string for now. Actually, that's not there. These aren't my proper scissors. So you could just, or you could do it like that way. Like that, push it through. And then tie it to whatever you want. Okay, so then I'll do this again. And push this one through there. I quite like the white actually. I don't usually use it. It's just a cotton sort of string, you know, common a garden string. But you could use ribbon to make them really pretty. Oh, doesn't want to go through. All right, let me see. Yep. And there we go. So this is my little project for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you'll make some yourself. But you know, just a little make for while I'm getting back into the swing of things. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think they're quite sweet, and they will definitely look nice in a journal. So yeah, really happy with them. To the other side, and that's that other side. So you could have them either side, it doesn't matter. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back very soon for another video. Sorry about that. Bye for now.